So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First play from the 25, and they'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. Wow. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Aviators offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Aviators. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. The Aviators will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Tight end motioning left. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They motion the slot man left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Aviators offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Second down and 8. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. Into space. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10. They send him right out of the slot. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Back to the air one more time. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Sending a receiver right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
that is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. His second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Aviators offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checking it down, this one is caught.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. So we're at halftime, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Slot man in motion right. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Will Riker now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll send their tight end left. They'll keep it on the ground. Second and a yard. They'll run here. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Aviators. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Aviators 21.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Slot man in motion left. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The Aviators are... Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And it comes to 4th and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get the first. Forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll run again. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He'll run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete right side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They had to work for this one.